What have you got for us today?
Yeah, hey, I was reading back in some old, some torches, and this one you said, the person who changed the Wikipedia page on the Chris Benoit thing, you said it was most likely someone who had a connection to a WWE employee, privy to early info that pointed to the direction of the tragedy that might have involved Nancy's death. Then you go on to imply more that since this person was known for vandalizing web pages, he also fixed Chavo Guerrero's web page, which had a bunch of slanderous stuff on it. So you even implied more. You said it's 1 in 100 that it's a coincidence. So you agreed with me last time I called. Even in your newsletter, you agreed with me. But then when I called last time, you were telling me it was conspiracy theories. You brought up the moon landing. You brought up JFK. And then you lied and said it didn't even happen. And here you are agreeing with me. You're caught. Go ahead. Reply.
All right. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate your calling the show again. I don't even know what to. Jason, you want to add anything?
You're a liar.
No, go ahead, Wick.
I honestly, I don't even know what Dave is asking. He calls up angry every once in a while, and I'm glad he's reading back issues of the Torch, I guess, and reading up on the Benoit situation.
Yeah, but he took you up on that because you did tell him, hey, you can discuss this once you've gone back and read what was written at that time. So I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah, I give Dave credit for that. I guess, Dave, I'm not quite sure what your specific question for me is, or what you think that I owe you in terms of a further explanation. From the beginning, it seems like you've got something in your mind that you think has been underreported, or that you think has been, through some motivation that I don't understand, covered up or forgotten about. So,
well, maybe if you wouldn't mute me, we could talk about it.
You're not muted, Dave, so I just threw back to you after Jason and I talked, but honestly, it's that kind of a...
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
What?
This is a weird coincidence that this guy guessed right a day before Benoit's body was found. This is a weird coincidence that this guy guessed right a day before Benoit's body was found. So much more to learn about it, and I think when you get the complete picture, you realize there's an overwhelming amount of information that just kind of points towards this is a weird coincidence that this guy guessed right a day before Benoit's body was found. Go ahead, the floor is yours for a minute.
Yeah, Mushnick also said there was another post from Australia right around the same time that changed the Wikipedia page, and that kid also went in and cleared up Chavo's webpage that night, which the police never questioned him about. This is all from Mushnick. And he also said the next day when the police showed up at Benoit's house that there was 2 wrestlers there that were working for WWF at the time. So who were those guys at Benoit's house already when the police got there? Mushnick had a whole chapter on it.
No, I know. I talk to Irv regularly. I email with Irv regularly. He's been on the show. Trust me, I'm not part of some, there's a story out there and the Torch is trying to cover it up. Nobody was more interested in all of these